Hey, I'm Craig.
I'm Matt.
It's time for Topic Town. Woo!
Intro.
Yeah. That's our new intro for now that someone posted on Twitter. Who was that?
I forget.
His name is on screen right now, or hers. Thank you, him or her. So today, what are we talking about, Matt?
We're talking about auditions. Auditioning, the auditioning process.
That's right.
And we're talking about this because we are auditioning people.
We are, for our short film, currently titled Fine Tuning is the title of the film. It's not film, it's actually video. That's a separate topic, though.
Well, yeah.
For another video.
Yeah.
And we've been going through the process, and it's not my favorite part of filmmaking.
No, but it's also really important.
It is actually very, very important, and it's something that I think when you're first starting out, finding the best actors is probably one of the harder things to do, and one of the things that most short films, indie short films, probably suffer the most is acting.
Yeah,
I think
it's one of the most noticeable flaws. I think because
Yeah.
actors are right there, and they're the ones who are the audience has to connect with the characters and all that. And if the acting isn't very good, it shows.
Also,
try to hide it.
Yeah, but also filmmakers aren't actors, and they don't even know acting that well. It's probably the thing they think about least when they think about filmmaking.
It took me a long time to really appreciate acters. Actually, I liked movies for a long time.
Yeah,
but I didn't really care about actors.
Yeah,
at all.
actors.
I was like, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
who these actors are, these celebrities.
I'm not sure you cared about people very much, Matt.
No. I mean, most of the movies I watched were just landscapes.
2001: Space Odyssey.
Yeah. A lot of just long shots of pens floating through the air.
Yeah. You love pens and you love air.
That was one of my favorite. I was into that.
Yeah. But recently, someone texted me or emailed me or something. I'm very popular. I wear a suit coat.
Yeah, I see that. It's very nice.
Yeah, thank you. We're actually going through the audition process now, and one of the things I really didn't want to skimp on was the acting. So we've had casting call. We've gone through a lot of submissions, and we in person had them read. And
it's basically been the first process was the first process of elimination was just looking at emails that we got, and we sort of just looked at mainly people who had good demo reels for us.
Right.
And
demo reels help. If you're an actor out there and you want to be in a short film or whatever, send a video demo reel. That really helps. It puts you above others because we see a picture, we're like, well, he looks good.
Yeah.
And and he's been in a lot of things, but I've been in a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know?
And it'd be a mistake to cast you in anything.
Oh yeah. Because I'm not shaving the beard. I'm definitely not going to shave it. Well, I'm going to trim it. I'm going to trim the beard, just in case you're wondering. Also it helps that we have a budget and can pay the actors. So that's gonna the actors who do this for a living are probably better at it. I mean, in theory, not necessarily.
They would have more experience, and you would think that they're more developed in their skills.
Right. I mean, some things you can't teach, but we are more likely to get pretty decent actors because we're paying them, which also is a thing that indie films have to struggle with.
Yeah.
But it can make for filmmakers. I mean, a lot of people, the people who watch movies and stuff who don't think about filmmaking probably think about the actors more than anything.
Yeah.
But filmmakers probably think about them less. And for you filmmakers out there, I've come around to thinking acting is one of the most important things. Good acting.
Yeah.
I think because I've written some scripts and I think my dialogue's okay, but then a good actor can come and bring that dialogue to life and make it sound like I'm a good writer.
Yeah.
And that's what you need.
That's what actors do, really. They make the filmmaker look good.
Yeah.
They're there to make you look good.
Yeah, the filmmaker's ugly, so they make a movie and say, I made that, and I was in control of that, even though the actor really is what made it, made you look legit. But we've gone through that process, and it's not a fun process, because it's awkward. You're meeting strangers constantly, and you're like, hey, okay, do this for me. Okay, we're done. See ya.
Yeah, it's really fast, too, and sometimes it feels like you don't have enough time to really see if this person can do what you want them to do, and maybe you're giving them kind of short shrift. What is short shrift? Is that the word?
I don't know what a shrift is.
Short shrift.
You're giving them the short end of the stick.
Yeah.
Maybe no.
Short. Well, you know.
Moving on. So, yeah, you're making quick work of that, if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah.
But actually, often I think I can tell pretty quickly if they're going to be good for the role or not. If they. I
wonder if they know. That's what I always wonder. Is like if they come in and they're like from our body language, they're like, I didn't get it. They don't like me or something like that.
They didn't like. Although then again, I think a lot of them that I thought were great probably. I think everyone just in general thinks we don't like them because we're just looking at them with judging eyes. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Bye.
I guess that's worse. If everybody thinks we don't like them.
Yeah, it probably is. Well, not really, because then they're going to be very grateful if you tell them that they got the part.
Yeah, that's true.
And
go ahead. What were you going to say?
And we've narrowed it down, and we've got some of the roles were immediately like, you're perfect, that's it.
Yeah.
You got it. And I love it when that happens. That's great.
Yeah, but I wonder, though, when you wrote the script.
Yeah.
You probably had an image of these people, these characters in your head.
Right.
Do any of the actors really fit the image?
Actually, I think of the ones that we already know for sure are the roles pretty close, almost exactly. Actually, I think it was fate. I think actually my writing brought them into being.
Yeah.
And they showed up for the casting call.
Yeah. Okay.
I like to think that. I think I'm God in a lot of ways.
And when you go to sleep, the world goes away.
Well, yeah. I don't even. Matt's not even here anymore. Where's Matt? Oh, wait! I wanted to hear him, so I'm hearing him laugh.
Yep. Still haven't mastered object permanence.
No, the audio issue actually.
What do you look for when somebody auditions? What are the things you look for? What do they need?
Well, it depends on the role, but but it also they need certain basic things probably. If you can tell if they're just going to be an actor.
Mm-hmm.
Like some people, it seems like some people might just have trouble reading the script and understanding what's happening in the scene.
Yeah, it always kind of blows me away when an actor understands the scene and I don't know. Obviously, there's directions and the story's there, but it always blows me away when somebody knows this. Oh, they read it. They get it.
Yeah. Oh, they totally understand that there's going to be a fern in front of them. That's not in this, but I just a fern as an example, and they're miming the fern in their way or whatever. But that's our next movie is going to be where the fern grows. It's called. But sometimes people just have trouble, just basic understanding of the dialogue they're saying and the scene, and the tone of their voice, and the people who struggle with that. I mean, some people might just take longer to get good at the role, but that's unfortunate because when I see them in the audition, and I see that they're having trouble understanding, it's kind of like they're probably not a very experienced actor. They're probably and if you can tell them be more angry or be more sensitive.
Can they take direction?
Yeah, and if they have trouble with that, that's not good. And confidence is very important. They have to be confident, not necessarily when they're talking to you. They can be soft-spoken and whatever, but once the camera's rolling and they're in the moment, they got to be really in the moment, I think. Because you can tell sometimes if they're still very uncomfortable with their surroundings and reading the script in front of the camera. Yeah,
if they tune that out and they can just
Plus,
get into it.
Plus,
because the audition process is, I'm always impressed when they can act in you're just in a bare room. There's a camera and there's two weird guys who look like they don't like you.
Plus, I'm constantly twerking when we're doing the audition.
Yeah. When they can just shut all that out and become the character. Mm-hmm. It's magic.
I think it's pretty good. I think we're done with our audition talk today.
Well, I wanted to bring up one thing.
Okay.
I thought it might be a little unfair because it's a couple of the actors we'd worked with before. Some people we know pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
And at the time I was sort of thinking I know this guy. I've seen this guy act before. I've hung out with this guy. This is unfair to anybody else that comes in.
Right.
And and I've never met them before.
Well, yeah, but life's unfair.
Yeah.
In the end, the goal for us is to make the best short film we can. So that's whatever happens, happens. But then again, that might skew our opinions in the wrong way. Maybe we think they're better than they are because we know them.
That's true. Yeah.
So you got to be careful.
Or you feel bad for not picking them because they're your friend, and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, gotta pick them, or they
Yeah.
won't. They
Luckily-
won't play board games with me.
Luckily, I'm not a good friend.
Yeah.
So
That's true.
I'm a jerk.
Yeah.
That's all for today's Topic Town, I
Mhm.
think.
Yeah.
A lot of people have suggested this should be a podcast. I'm looking into making this also a podcast. And we have an intro, sort of, now, but I think that's just temporary. I don't know if that's
Now we need
permanent.
an outro.
Ooh, we need an outro, too. Make an outro, guys. And what else should they do?
Send us topics. Maybe
Keep
we'll
sending
talk
us
about them.
topics. Well,
Yeah.
this is the last time we'll ask for a while. Next time we'll have something else to ask you.
Yeah.
Have you auditioned for something? I've auditioned for things.
What did you audition for?
The Brave Little Tailor, 4th grade, Marshall, Wisconsin.
Did you become?
I got the part.
You were the brave little tailor.
I think it was 4th. Maybe it was like 3rd, 2nd grade. Yeah, I got it. I showed up. I remember something clicked in my head when I showed up.
Was
for
that the
audition.
lead role you got?
The lead role.
Yeah.
And something clicked in my head where I showed up and I just was like, I am gonna own the room. I'm just gonna walk in there, say my lines loudly and proudly. In retrospect, I probably wasn't very good, but for a child actor, I was probably louder and more emotive than everyone else who tried out. And
Okay.
Child actors, be loud and confident.
Yeah.
All
it
the
sounds
things-
like you were just like screaming.
Yeah, well, now I was talking like this and really proud and confident.
Yeah.
And so if you're a child actor, just do the things that your mother tells you not to do.
Mhm.
Just be loud, be obnoxious, and be memorable. Older actors, don't do that. Okay, outro. Bye.